This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
I'm being asked this a lot, Sean. I don't know. Have you been doing weight loss stuff on it? No, right? Probably. Like segments on weight loss that I've talked about. Have you done that? Okay. Because I've been asked like a shit ton. So let's get this over with because I got to help people out and be honest and talk about all this stuff really quick, and I'll get back to sports. But as you all know, I've been fasting, and what I do is I I don't eat for 20 hours, and then I eat my meals, two good meals in 4 hours, in a 4-hour window. Now, for those of you that are asking, how did I get to start fasting 20 hours? Well, what you do first of all is what I would suggest is don't eat for 8 or 10 hours. Most of you don't realize this, but most of us, especially those of us that definitely struggle with weight, when we're struggling with weight and all that, and we go through it, you're never 8 or 10 hours without food, ever. You got a potato chip, or you got a Coke, or you got a snack, or whatever it is, or you ate 2 meals within 10 hours. Okay? Most of us, the only way we can stay away from food in 10 hours is you went to sleep at 10 o'clock at night and you woke up at 10 in the morning. And so you slept 12 hours, and that was your chance to stay away. And you fasted for 12 hours because you were sleeping. But you ate right before you went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So my point is train your brain. Okay? Go 10 hours without eating, and then you eat your next 2 meals in 14. Do it for a couple days. Then raise it to 11 or 12 hours. Okay? And then do that. Okay? Like if you get to 12 hours, okay, so 12 hours you haven't eaten, the next 12 hours, that's where you have your 2 meals. You do that for a couple days. Then you go to 14 hours. And then now all of a sudden, now you're eating 2 meals in 10 hours. You're up a lot longer than 10 hours normally, all of us every day. And you keep doing that for a couple days, and then you raise it to 16 hours. Okay. Now all of a sudden, you're only eating 2 meals in an 8-hour window. And again, so on and so forth to 18 to 20. And before you know it, you're eating your food in just a 4-hour block. And then your body is burning for 20 other hours. Okay. This is no exercise whatsoever. Now, the other thing I'm doing is I'm eating right, but I'm still cheating. Okay. So in those 2 meals, if you're off for 20, you could actually have something that's not the best for you in the world. If you want to have a slice of pizza or two, you can do that. Your body will burn that and more in 20 hours. The problem that we kill our bodies with, those of us that struggle with fat, is that we're eating constantly, constantly. And so then what you need to do is you need to either start eating smaller portions of what you normally eat during that time, or you can start to really curve it like I did and start eating cleaner during those 4 hours. So I have grilled turkey and grilled steak and grilled fish, and I have um, what's it called? Spinach wraps, organic spinach wraps instead of wheat or bread, because you want to eliminate bread, you want to eliminate sugars, things like that. And if you want sugars, then have some kiwi, strawberries, berries, blackberries, blueberries, um, pineapple. You know, you can get good sugars in your body. Tangerines, nuts. I eat pistachios. I eat cashews, Brazil nuts. A lot of water. You know, all that kind of stuff. But yesterday, before Hialeah Park, I went and stopped at Chico's, and I had a palomilla steak that was like this size, moro, and maduros. You know what I mean? A classic Cuban meal. That, by the way, you know what else I had after that? Fruit and nuts and water. I didn't even. My second meal was. So, do you think that meal did anything to me? Not at all, dude. Not at all. In fact, I got into some jeans I haven't been in a while. You know what I mean? So you got to stay disciplined on it, and you got to train your brain, because that's all it is. It's mental. And the more you distance your body from bread and sugars, the more your body won't desire it, because our problems are that we're constantly eating the breads and the sugars, and the breads turn into sugars. And so then it just puts it into your mind, and it's like a drug. It's no different than cocaine or heroin or any other kind of addiction like that. It's the same thing. It's an addiction that you're training your brain. So fasting is all about building yourself up to it. Because a lot of people are asking me what I'm doing for it. Now, the other thing I'm going to tell you is I'm not a physician, just like I'm not a financial advisor. If you have health stuff like I do, I have 5 stents in my heart and all that kind of stuff, and I take medicine, high blood pressure medication, all that. Ask your doctor, okay? And make sure that everything is kosher. But make sure you're eating right. You're eating good. And then the weight will fly off. Absolutely off. I got rid of 35 pounds in 2 months. You can easily do it too. If I can do it, all of you can do it. Because I am one person that lacks total discipline when it comes to that.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.